All right, Mankeys, we are back once again for another week on the field. The Global Battle Association Week 5 is kicking off. We are about to leave our hearts out there. I don't want to see a single piece of you come back to this locker room. Now, there are some interesting members here with us today. You guys notice that a Pokemon we've brought every single week, Mega Scizor, is unfortunately sitting out. Unfortunately, he broke his leg and he cannot play this week. Should have a speedy recovery, but no going. Today, we are bringing a Pokemon we have to bring. As you guys know, we are versing the Long Island Regirockies. And I made a promise to the fans, and some might say this is a huge competitive mistake, but the entertainment value and just how high of importance I put on my word is proven this week. We are bringing the Regirock. We are bringing Shots Fired, although it is not the best matchup at all for us. Would I have liked to bring Garchomp instead? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But instead, we are bringing our Shots Fired. Now, our team, although his record shows that maybe he's not doing too great, I do not underestimate him whatsoever. He's got a Mega Altaria, an Alakazam, a Hawlucha. The Hawlucha is my biggest fear. I'll tell you right now, Hawlucha is my biggest fear. I don't know how I'm getting around it. I still don't know how I'm getting around it. I have a Galvantula. I decided to bring another new guy, Galvantula, this week with the sticky webs, because honestly, if we can get those up and get rid of Amanda Buzz if he brings it, we might be set. We might be golden. My opponent has a Gobalion. He has a Jirachi. He has such an arsenal of Pokemon at his disposal. However, our Rotom Heat is hitting the field for the first time this week. I'm nervous. I am nervous. I don't want to lose this week. We are 3-1. I would love to be 4-1, but my opponent has a very good matchup against me, I feel like. Very, very good matchup. We have a history together, and it's going to be tough to play this battle, but we are going to leave everything out on this field today. Let's go, Mankeys! What is going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you back the GBA Global Battle Association. This is week number 5 against the Long Island Regirockies, and we are a little nervous, so if you guys are excited, please show your support and love for the New York Mankeys by touching that thumb down below. It really does need your touch. But today I'm going to go over the team that we're bringing a completely UU team. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I did not want to bring Garchomp. I wanted to bring Garchomp. I committed myself to bringing Regirock, so I will follow through on that because my word is everything to me. Although I do think that it does have a pretty bad matchup against Nips' team. You guys know, of course, Nips is my best friend, so this is going to be, I'm going to try to have fun with this match. I don't want to take it too seriously. I also want to win. It's a weird place to be, but we're going to go in and do our best, as always. His link is in the description. Go check out his side. Go check out his videos. He's an awesome dude, and he really does deserve support from you guys. We have Sakura, who is rocking Mirror Code again for the Alakazam. I have new guy who I decided to bring because it's got the Seed Bomb for the Quagsire. It's got Fire. Did I put Fire Punch on this thing? I might have put Fire Punch on this thing. I did put Fire Punch on this thing for the Cobalion and the Jirachi. We have Spider Bread to set up the webs. It's got Energy Ball, Thunder, and Volt Switch. Fired Up is running HP Grass because I'm really afraid of this Quagsire. I don't know why. It's terrifying me. He's probably not even going to bring it now, and I prepared so much for it. Could be my own fault. Our win condition is getting the webs up and sweeping with Clouded. We are running a nasty plot Clouded with moves to cover everything. We have Psy Shock, Flamethrower, and Dazzling Gleam. That covers my opponent's entire team. Nothing doesn't get hit super effective by it. So we're going to see what we can do with that. If we get the webs up, the only thing that I'm terrified of is the Hawlucha, and I'm sure he's bringing the Hawlucha. And it's going to stink. It's going to stink a lot. My opponent is bringing the Jirachi, Altaria, Roserade, Quagsire, Alakazam, and Hawlucha. That's literally the team I would have predicted him to bring. So hopefully that helps us with that knowledge. But like I said, the Hawlucha is the one thing I'm absolutely terrified of. 100% terrified of. If he opens up with the Jirachi... If he opens up with the Jirachi... I'm going to open up with Fired Up. I'm going to open up with Fired Up because if he opens with the Jirachi, I really just want to kill it. I just want to kill it. I just want to kill it. 100%. Now the good news is that Fired Up, he only has that one ground type, which is the reason why I wanted to bring Rotom Heat this week. Because he only has the one ground type, and otherwise I'll be able to Volt Switch freely on just about anything. Now I should try to get the rocks up first, but I really... If he's running a not max speed Jirachi, my Rotom should outspeed and potentially one-shot. So that's the idea behind me opening up with it. Rotom Heat, Jirachi, Overheat. Oh my gosh, Overheat does not one-shot. You are a sad panda. Wait, hold on. Get along, little doggy. All right, it does a lot. It doesn't one shot, but it does a lot. So we may just end up volt switching. Probably gonna have to volt switch if he opens up with the Rachi. Good luck, Nips. No hacks. No hacks is all we ask for. Just a clean match. I do think this is gonna be a super tough match. I don't have the best team going in against him. He does, in fact, open up with the Jirachi. He does open up with the Jirachi. I think that we might as well volt switch here. I don't know if he's specially defensive. He probably is. But I think we should just volt switch, get the heck out of here. But what would we go out into? You know what? I'm a foolish fool. He doesn't have Mandibuzz. So I should set up the webs ASAP. I completely messed up. I should have just opened up Galvantula. Definitely should have opened up Galvantula. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna volt switch out. I wanna bluff the Scarf. I really do. I do have huge regrets about not opening up with my Galvantula, considering he does not have Mandibuzz. He has no way to get rid of hazards. So if we can get our hazards up and then play the Milotic game, I think we can do well. I think we can do well. That Alakazam is a problem, which is why I brought the Ambipom with the Fake Out. Ambipom is rocking Seed Bomb, Fake Out, Return, and Fire Punch. Unfortunately, Fire Punch is only going to be good for the Roserade and the Jirachi, actually, so not too bad of a pack. He did not bring the Cobalion. I'm really glad he didn't. That thing scared me a lot, considering he already had the Hawlucha, which... Hawlucha really puts in a lot of work against my team. Milotic is defensive to take on the Hawlucha, as it has to be. The Altera also scares my team. Really bad matchup for me. He's going to withdraw the Jirachi and go out into the Quagsire, I'm assuming. Goes out into Quigley. Now, I got to be honest. I'm tempted to switch out into Sakura and bluff the Scarf. I really, really, really am. Because I think he's going to suspect HP Grass. And if I reveal it, I'll be upset. So I'd much rather just go out into Sakura. We'll see if Quigley is his Rocks user. And I kind of really do expect him to switch out. I really do. Could be a huge mistake on my part, but I don't want to reveal that information just yet. I did that early on with Miracle at one point. Goes for the Yawn. Wow. Oh my gosh, Yawn Quagsire. Well, I can't let this thing get put to sleep. And I have no safe switch in. I'm almost tempted to go on the Spider Bread. You know what? I am going to go on the Spider Bread. I could take a Scald. I could take an Earthquake. I'm going to go on the Spider Bread. I'll be able to get my webs up. Not that, I mean, the one thing webs really does is slows down that Jirachi in case it is scarfed. So he's going to withdraw Quigley and goes out into Jirachi. So here we are in this moment, and I pretty much have to go for the sticky webs here. This is why Galvantula is here. I'm just going to set them up. He's probably going to rock out with a Fire Punch or something of that nature. He's going to set up his rocks possibly. Goes for the Stealth Rock. So the rocks are up. This game just got much, much harder for me. Fortunately, though, we are in here with a Spider Bread who has a Focus Sash and outspeeds most of my opponent's team. Minus the Alakazam. And the Hawlucha, obviously. Part of me does want to Volt Switch. But I think I'm just going to go for the Thunder. I'm just going to go for the Thunder. The rocks being up hurts us a lot. It hurts us a lot. And that's why he switched out his Jirachi that turn one. I almost wanted to make that turn one prediction and go for the HP Grass, but nope. And then I did make the middle ground play by switching out again. I'm really enjoying making middle ground plays. So we're going to go for a Thunder here. The reason why I left my Galvantula in, because now that the rocks are up and I have no way to get rid of them. Oh my gosh, that does nothing. Now that the rocks are up, I have no way to get rid of them. Spider Bread can't hold its Focus Sash for Hawlucha. It just cannot. So I have to pretty much kind of let this thing go. I'm gonna go ahead and Volt Switch here. Even if he wants to switch out into the Quagsire, it's totally fine. I have Energy Ball. We'll still gain some sort of advantage. But we're gonna get Volt Switch, preserve our Galvantula for a little while longer, get a little bit of damage off. That thing is definitely specially defensive. I'm definitely expecting a Zen Headbutt here. And I think going on into Regirock is our best play. I say going onto a Regirock is our best play because I really don't know what I'm gonna use this Regirock for. I have the Thunder Wave on it. I have the Stealth Rocks. I wouldn't mind getting rocks up right now. I also wouldn't mind T-Waving. Would he bring the Quagsire out? I mean, he can go for an Iron Head, which of course is super effective. So the question is, what's more important to me? T-Waving this Jirachi or potentially a Hawlucha switch in? Just right there, I'm gonna go for T-Wave. I'm gonna go for T-Wave, that's fine. So Jirachi actually goes for the Thunder Wave as well. So we are going to exchange waves. We are going to exchange waves here, unless I get the full para. All right, Nips, all right. Not getting my Stealth Rocks up matters a lot more to me. I mean, he's gonna Iron Head flinch me to death. It is what it is. Man. So we've seen Iron Head. We've seen his entire moveset. Iron Head, Zen Headbutt, T-Wave, and there's the flinch. I don't think we're getting our rocks up now. I don't think we're getting our rocks up. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I could switch out into my fired up. But I'm not really feeling it. Oh, you know what? Shoot me in the foot. We're gonna try one more time for Stealth Rocks. I'm really upset. I made a huge pregame. There's a crit, and I got my rocks up. All right, so you know what? Shots fired. You did what you had to do. You broke through when it mattered most, and shots fired is pretty much death fodder now. So the question is, do I bother? You know what? I'm just gonna get a safe switch in here. I'm gonna let Nips take down his own mascot. Take it down, man. Take down your own mascot. Go for it. Go for it. And we have a safe switch in here. Although EQ would have been great against the Jirachi, would have gotten a lot of damage off. The point is, the webs are up. The Alakazam is no longer as fast as it could have been. And we can go on into Ambipom here. Because New Guy, I think we go into New Guy. I could go into Fired Up. But we know this Jirachi is specially defensive. Judging by the way it was taking max special attack Thunders. So we can easily just go for a fake out here. Just to get damage off. And we do have Seed Bomb for Quagsire, so. Although the first mon did go down on our side of the field, I could not account for that first turn full para, but it's all good. It's all good. We got to break through an Iron Head flinch while parried, so I'm not gonna complain about that first turn. We are going for fake out here. It's really obvious. He's gonna switch out regardless of that, and he's gonna go out into Brigadier the Altaria. Now, I think this is perfect for me because he's gonna take 25% from the Stealth Rocks because he's not Mega Evolved yet. We're gonna get a fake out off, and it's gonna do so much damage, enough damage where easily a return takes him out. I know I outspeed his Mega Altaria. I'm base 115. I actually believe now Ambipom outspeeds his entire team, which is another reason why I wanted to bring it again. I didn't pack the Gunk Shot purposely because I calced it out that a fake out and a return took care of a Mega Altaria. I didn't even account for Stealth Rocks, but Stealth Rocks obviously makes it possible. He has nothing on his team that really wants to take a return. And the only way I'm getting past it's the Hawlucha is my number one fear without a doubt. I still don't know how I'm getting past that. He's gonna take a little bit of Stealth Rock damage, and that's about it. If he's running Substitute, I mean, my Melodic is my answer, especially because my Melodic was actually going to be my answer for especially offensive Altaria as well. But he's gonna just let Brigadier go down. He has to. I expected Nips to run the Cotton Guard set this week, so that's what I was kind of expecting. We'll see what he goes for it. We're actually not going to see what he goes for because we're going to get a return off, and it's going to take out the Brigadier. So Mega Altaria goes down without a problem. One of the bigger threats that I was afraid of. Of course, you guys know the Hawlucha is scaring the poop out of me. Doesn't get affected by sticky web. If he goes into that right now, we're going to be in for a little bit of trouble. I'm kind of expecting the substitute set, Citrus Berry, Unburden, all that fun stuff. We still have a Rotom Heat, which can do some serious work against it. If he does go for, like, not high jump kick. Then again, we have the rocks up on our side of the field. We're going to drop down to 75% when we switch in, and that is a problem because I don't think that my Rotom Heat wants to take a hit from Hawlucha at 75%. Okay, maybe he does. Maybe he does want to take it. Maybe he wants to take it. I think he does. All right, sweet. And that's if he's adamant. I expect him to be jolly. Now, unfortunately, I did get greedy. Jigsaw the Hawlucha. I did get greedy. I wouldn't say that I got greedy, but I decided to go for the Adamant, expecting to run the Stealth Rocks because I knew that Hawlucha, if he was jolly, he's going to outspeed my Ambipom, and I expected him to plan for that entirely. But once we get rid of this Hawlucha, oh, the Quagsire can actually wall myself a little bit. I have to switch. I have to hard switch to the Sakura here. I have to. Because there's just no other option. I hate this thing. This thing is standing on the ground. Sticky Whip should affect you. I expect a sub here. I really do, but there's nothing I can do about it. High jump kick, actually. Wow. Went straight for the gut. Wow. I really want him to expect to protect. I almost pack protect on this thing too. Oh! Should have went with protect instead of mirror coat. Should have went with protect instead of mirror coat. The only thing I can really do. I mean, this might be choice banded. If it's choice banded Jigsaw, he's got it. Because Fired Up can live, just not. Just Thunderbolt. Just Thunderbolt. Oh, man. This stinks. That Hawlucha's gonna win in the game. I knew I should have brought Protect. That was my fault. Oh my gosh, if my Melodic had Protect right there, it would be fine. But he's gonna go out into Quigley. I've already bluffed the Scarf, so now's the time to just go ahead and go for the... Gotta start Hidden Power Grass. And we got it. We can still do something. I mean, that Hawlucha is terrifying. Hawlucha is terrifying. The only other chance I really have is if my Hidden Power Grass will one-shot Quagsire. Down it goes to the Hidden Power Grass. And I could have done that way earlier on. Avoided the yawn and all that nonsense, but I was expecting him to expect it. So Quigley goes down. I have to leave Rotom in here. Rotom basically has to stay in here. This is terrible. This is terrible. It's gonna come down to Ambipom fake outing Hawlucha. I wanna see, I guess my Melodic was specially defensive. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it was. Shoot. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Pull some. Oh no, I remember. I did plan that. I did plan for my Melodic to be specially defensive. That's why I was rocking the mirror coat. But it was my fault. I know I'm gonna catch some hate for that. But man, that high jump kick did a lot of damage. It did a lot of damage. The only other chance is if he is running not max speed EVs in his Hawlucha, but he's got 3 base speed on my Ambipom. So. The Sticky Web might not be. If he goes into Hawlucha now, our only chance is if we live a high jump kick. But I don't think he's going to go into Hawlucha yet. And truthfully, even if he goes on into Jirachi takes the overheat really well. Really, really does. It only does 70%, so he's going to be able to do whatever he wants to me, aka Zen Headbutt. Mazakala is gonna come out. So he's gonna get caught on the Sticky Web. And unless did he choice Scarf and Alakazam? I'm not gonna overthink it, He's gonna be Focus Sash. He has to be Focus Sash. I think we have to let our Spider Bread go down here. So, but switching out does nothing for us. Well, it's not that it does nothing, because later on, besides the Hawlucha, it could take care of other things. Besides the Hawlucha, it takes care of other things. What does Spider Bread take care of? Spider Bread doesn't take care of as many things. So we will switch out. We will Volt Switch. They're both 25% weak to rocks. I should have brought the Defog, but I really didn't want to, and I knew I was setting up webs. Volt Switch doesn't do as much as I thought it would. It really does not do as much as I thought it would. And then we're going to be able to sack off Spider Bread. Now, I can't set up my Nasty Plot Cody. I can't do it while that Hawlucha's around. There's the Psy Shock. Spider Bread is going to go down. And then, of course, I'm going to have to go out into Ambipom now. This is the moment that I really wish I was rocking U-Turn on Ambipom, because U-Turn would work perfect to just get me the heck out of here. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to Fake Out. I could Fire Punch, because it hits everything on my opponent's team. Fire Punch from Ambipom should take out Alakazam, but I'm really not going to risk it. Just Fake Out, and it is what it is. That Hawlucha, man. I knew that Hawlucha was going to be the death of me. Totally. I'm not mad at myself for bringing Regirock. I had to honor my word and bring it, but I knew it was not good in this matchup, and I know I'm going to catch some hate in the power rankings for that, for valuing entertainment over competitiveness, which is fine. But that's who I am. That's who I am. So if it costs me a spot in the playoffs, gosh darn it, then we'll just have to come back next season and not make any foolish promises. But this match is not over just yet. I think that Ambipom does a good amount to the Hawlucha with a Fake Out. 53% even. 53%. So he can't switch it in. I think he's got to let his Alakazam go down. He might go out into Jirachi here. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see him going out into Jirachi, without a doubt. But that's why I packed the Fire Punch. It only does 52%. You've got to be kidding me. New guy, you're letting me down. I should have went for Fire Punch. I should have ran that Calc first, but it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We are going to Fake Out, and he's going to let Mazakala go down to the Fake Out. At least we don't have to use 2 attacks up on that thing, because that would be more Life Orb recoil that we just couldn't afford. Now, of course, I do wish that my Rotom was Choice Scarfed, but it's not, and he knows that. So he probably has no fear. Mischief is going to come out. Mischief the Roserade. Interesting. Now, Fire Punch looks to be a one-hit KO. Fire Punch looks to be a one-hit KO. I mean, if he's max physical defense. I mean, if his Jirachi is especially defensive. No, I think this thing is offensive. I'm gonna go for a Fire Punch. I think that this goes out into the Jirachi, and I am fine with that, because I went for the Fire Punch. I'll be honest, my heart dropped. I was hoping he went onto the Hawlucha. Fire Punch is gonna be a 2-hit KO on the Jirachi. And I was really hoping, really hoping that was the Hawlucha. I will not lie to you guys, but Jirachi is gonna go down to the Fire Punch here. Down it goes. Ambipom getting mucho kills this week. Even if we lose this, you know what? You know, a new guy, you're doing fantastic. You are doing fantastic. The unfortunate thing is Mischief's gonna come out, and I think that the Azelf can take one hit from the Hawlucha. So I think we stay in and we Fire Punch. because I think he can take one hit from Hawlucha. We just Fire Punch. We don't think about it. If it was a one-hit KO before, it's a one-hit KO now. Whoa! Man. And Fire Punch is gonna take Mischief out. And I think, because of Life Orb Recoil, between Stealth Rocks, well, Stealth Rocks won't take me out if I switch back in, but Life Orb Recoils will. And on the off chance this thing is packing the sub, which I don't think it is anymore, I think New Guy did what it had to do, and I'm just gonna go for the return. The fake out wouldn't be enough to KO anyway, so our real hope is in, he's gonna sub! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I didn't switch. I couldn't, there was no reason to. We're just gonna return. We're just gonna return. Now, the problem is that, oh, well, you know what's great? All right, what's great? Oh my gosh, that couldn't have worked that better. We're gonna return. If he decides to sub up again to get his Unburden boost, that's fine. Oh my gosh, this was such a close match. There's the sub. I mean, he can still win. I really don't know how this is gonna play out. He's gonna pop his Citrus. We're gonna break his sub though with our return. And it all comes down to Cody. Can Cody live one move from Hawlucha? I almost don't even wanna look it up. I say almost, but I do. I'm not gonna let you guys know though. I really don't know if I can live one move. I mean, he's got Pro Acrobatics now. He's got Pro Acrobatics now with the Stealth Rocks up. With the Stealth Rocks up. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, can I do this? Psyshock, go. There's nothing I can do but click Psyshock. Can I live one Acrobatics? Because that's his move of choice right now. Oh, my chest is so tight! New York Mankeys. New York Mankeys. Come on, Cody. Cody, I've never needed you to live a move more. I've never needed you to live a move more. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I think this might be my favorite match so far in the GBA. Woo, please live, please live. Anything can happen, anything can happen. I don't want to think about what could happen, but anything can. I'm not scarfed. I'm not outspeeding. He might think I'm scarfed, but I'm not. I'm not scarfed. It all comes down to does Acrobatics KO. He's running those calcs right now. I wouldn't even run them, dude. Just do it. Just do it. You can't change it. Even if you find out it kills or it doesn't, you can't change it. Just do it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. My hands just started sweating instantly. My pits are probably wetter than Niagara Falls. I'm done. I'm done. Please. Acrobatics. Yes! On 19! Oh my gosh, Cody! Oh my gosh, Cody! Whew, that was an insanely close match for the week, but the Mankeys are going to walk away from this one. 4 wins, 1 loss for the season. Nips, that was an awesome match. That was a lot of fun. Make sure you guys go show him some love and support. Down below, his YouTube link is there. Make sure you subscribe. He uploads a lot of content. He does double uploads, basically. So I'm going to get the heck out of here. Next week, we're going to be going in 4-1. Mankeys are looking for the playoffs. We brought the Reds Rock. It did nothing, but we won, so I'm okay. I'm really glad that I kept my word. That means a lot more to me than getting like a 5-0 victory or whatever. So I'm going to get the heck out of here. I love you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Remember, if you have not picked up a Mankey shirt and you want to, link is always in the description of our videos. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, New York Mankeys. Delaware, we did it. Have yourselves a good day. But above all else, keep it